you guys? Was Gucci? It's your boy SJK Dot, the first Black Super Saiyan to ever arrive on this planet. I watched today. Shouts out to Per Minded. I'm gonna check out your review after. You know, you made me want to just watch all the episodes and drop this week. I didn't watch your review yet. Shouts out to Per Minded. I got this review for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the little promotional anime. This is not canon to anything mainline canon in Dragon Ball. This is not part of the shows. This is just promotional for Dragon Ball Heroes. Dragon Ball Heroes is a game, an arcade game in Japan. It's a little arcade game. It's like a fantasy Dragon Ball. It's like maybe, I guess, a fantasy football Dragon Ball game. You get like these random fantasy characters, new characters, a bunch of stuff. It's a connection to multiverse and stuff. It's all this and it's all this in one. It's all this in one. Super Dragon Ball Heroes review. Should I do spoiler free or spoiler? Fuck it, spoiler review. You ain't really missing a lot. You know, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna dissect it. Currently, so far, there's 7 episodes of it, right? 7 episodes. Follow your boy on Twitter. Follow your boy SJK on Instagram. So far, it's 7 episodes. First episode starts off, and this is not connected to the show. This is... No, I'll explain it. This episode starts off with Goku. The first episode starts off with Goku and Vegeta training with Whis and Beerus. Trunks from the future is coming to train with Goku and Vegeta in the past. He time traveled to come visit Goku and Vegeta in the past. He's coming to train. He brought Marin with him, and for some reason Marin gets there, and Trunks goes missing on the planet. He goes missing. This strange person shows up on Beerus planet, Beerus and Whis planet. And you guys know Beerus and Whis. Whis is an angel. Beerus is a god. They don't need a devil in whatever mortal stuff is going on with mortals and stuff. That's not their deal. They just do what they gotta do. They don't step into every situation. So they left this situation with the Goku and Vegeta like, nah, it's y'all problem. I don't give no fucks. I'm finna say chill. They're deities, and they don't have to step in. They don't have to step in. They have the choice to step in or not. So this character named Fu shows up, and he tells them, I know where Trunks is at. Trunks went to Prison Planet. And Prison Planet is this planet created by... This is Fu's planet. So far from what I see. Fu created this planet. Because this is how... This game is connected. If you play Dragon Ball Xenoverse, you know who Toa and Mira is? In Dragon Ball Heroes, Toa and Mira is the... I believe Toa and Mira are the parents of Fu. Toa and Mira is part of the Demon Clan. The Demon Clan which Deborah is part of. And they're trying to, make the Demon Clan pop again. Fu is a product of Toa and Mira. From Dragon Ball Heroes. This is Super Dragon Ball Heroes is promotional for Dragon Ball Heroes. So we can be safe. It can be safe to say that Fu is in Super Dragon Ball Heroes the child of Toa and Mira. They just haven't showed him yet. It's only 7 episodes. These episodes are very short. They're like 11, 12 minutes max. This show, we're going to break it down. This show is mainly there for the action of fantasy battles. This is nothing that you really need to really think hard about. Because the story premise, this story should not be in the main canon, which it won't be. This is for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, for the game. The arcade game. This is just a little fan. When I say this fantasy thing, this is a fantasy thing. This is like what if scenarios that we always wanted. This is basically, think of Into the Spider-Verse, but do that with Dragon Ball. This is what that is. You see Goku going head up with another Goku that's clearly more smarter, clearly has trained and went through different strokes than our Goku. The Goku that we the opposite of Goku. He walked around with his power pole. He looked like a Sage Mode Goku. Hella wise looking and shit, tight, serious. He looked like a Sage Mode Goku. Looks like he was clearly smarter than him and knew a lot more. But instead of getting Super Saiyan Blue, this Goku turns into Super Saiyan 4 like you see up here in Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan 4. The Super Saiyan 4 Goku you see right here was a Goku with the power pole. That looked like that little coat and everything, the red coat. And that's basically what it is. If we have to talk about the story premise is Goku and Vegeta were brought to this planet because they was hoping to just go get Trunks. He was going to get Trunks, but see, when they get here, Goku runs into parallel Goku, the Goku from another universe that's just like him but completely different. Now Goku is about to go head up with this Goku because this Goku, the parallel Goku, sees Goku, our Goku, and is like, "Are you with him?" And he's talking about Fu because this Goku was trapped on this planet for a while, and Fu had him trapped there because for some reason Fu has different fighters from different universes, a different version of Cooler. In this series, Cooler is a good guy, even though Cooler's not a main villain. In this universe, Cooler's a good guy. He was helping out Trunks in them. He was helping out Trunks. Cooler's a good guy in this universe. So alright. So basically, how it goes down: a bunch of fighters from different universes, different versions of Goku, different versions of Vegeta, different versions of Trunks, maybe Yamcha, Tien, different versions from many different universes, parallel multiverses, are sent here and are made to fight on this prison planet. This planet where we don't know what Fu's exactly doing. It's only at episode 7, but what we see what Fu's trying to do, he's clearly collecting data on fighters. He's collecting data, he's researching these fighters and their abilities and seeing how far they can take their power level. But there's something Fu doesn't want them to do. He doesn't want them to fight to a point where they destroy the barrier that seals the planet. Because we know in Dragon Ball, when these characters fight, they create earthquakes. They create boom, pow. Their hits affect the area around them. There's this character in here named Cumber. This is a character from a totally different universe. A random Saiyan. They called him Evil Saiyan. He was an evil Saiyan. His name was Cumber. He had this form of ki called, what Vegeta noticed it as was this evil amount of ki. This ki, when Goku touched this person, the ki transferred over to him, corrupting Goku's mind. Think of it like Sidious using the Force to corrupt the minds of Yoda or something, trick them and keep them from realizing his plans to Order 66 and keep them off his trail for all 3 films. It's kind of like that, but instead this corrupted whatever ki, whatever energy this Saiyan had, corrupted and went over to our Goku, who was trying to fight him. Goku was able to usurp it with his power, his good amount of energy to usurp that. So basically, they get into a fight with the Saiyan. And when I say this is a fantasy, you guys, Cumber turned into Super Saiyan 3. Cumber turned into a Great Ape, a Golden Great Ape, the one from GT. Think of this show like GT, but a bit better. We're changing it up, bringing in multiverses and stuff. This show is basically just a little one-off, fun little thing. It ain't nothing serious. Because the story, to be honest, the little dialogue and stuff, a lot of it didn't make sense. Like when Goku and them willingly went with Fu, I was like, nigga, what y'all doing? The fuck y'all doing going with this random ass stranger? I took issue with that. I was like, what the fuck? But see, the product of that made for some good confrontation. Seeing Goku going up with another Goku that's a smarter version of him, a lot more serious. I'm not saying base Goku, our Goku isn't serious. What I'm saying is, the Goku that we seen clearly probably had an education, probably grew up totally different from our Goku, but he went down the same path of being able to gain Super Saiyan 3, but instead in that universe he gained Super Saiyan 4. So it can be safe to say maybe this is GT Goku. But see, GT Goku is a product of our Goku, even though it's a non-canon show. So this Goku that we see is clearly smarter than our base Goku. But it's different. This is Dragon Ball, basically Dragon Ball Multiverse. Then this is Dragon Ball Xenoverse as a TV show if you play Dragon Ball Xenoverse. The action, shit was litty. That shit was litty to the fucking titty. These fantasy battles. Trunks was yoked as fucking this shit. Trunks was walking around that fucking jersey, wrecking niggas and shit. Well, nah, he was getting his ass wrecked by Cumber. Cumber is basically a dark evil Saiyan. Fu, we don't know what Fu's true goal is yet. We don't know what Fu's true goal is yet. Remember, these are promotional episodes for the game. These are based off little arcs that are connected to the game, not the TV show. And our TV show, the main canon that we watch. This is all for Dragon Ball Heroes. Dragon Ball Heroes, the game do not try to connect it to Super Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. Do not try to connect this to the main canon, because you're only going to blow your head up and hurt yourself. If you try to make sense of the show with the main canon, you are only going to stress yourself out, because this show is not canon to the main canon. Do not do that. You're going to stress yourself out. I'm saving you guys from doing that. Just watch this for the action, for the dope character moments, for the what if match. You get to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku going up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That's strictly what this is. There was some dope moments. Seeing Goku from another universe turn Super Saiyan Blue. Then you look at this Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This Super Saiyan 4 Goku was clearly a lot smarter, more intelligent than our Goku, and you get a hint. Well, no, you see Super Vegito going up against Cumber, who turns into a giant great ape. Dope fight. And then Cumber wreck Vegito shit. Sent that beam out of his mouth, whoosh, split them in half. They put on the Potara earrings, and he split them in half with his energy. He basically made their form obsolete and said, nah. His energy just swipe that shit in half. But see, this is a little promotional thing. This is nothing serious. I'm not taking it serious like that. I'm just watching it for what it is. Story could be the dialogue could be better. The story premise is cool. You can't confuse the story with the dialogue. The story premise is cool. Goku, Vegeta trapped on a planet where they're eventually going to be fighting other Gokus, other Vegetas, other Trunks, other Gohans, maybe a evil Goten, maybe a good Goten, maybe a Goten that's an emo one, or maybe a Goten that's a happy-go-lucky Goten, he's a pacifist Goten, or they run into a pacifist Goku that ends up trapped on here. I don't know. This so far we're getting into it. Now, the arcade game, I'm not sure if you can play it in America, but the arcade game is definitely in Japan. But see, you gotta watch the show for what it is. Now, the show has flaws. These little promotional episodes has flaws in the dialogue, which I can say it do. It's not truly compelling. But see, this ain't even nothing that I'm supposed to take serious like that. Because I'd have to play the Dragon Ball Heroes game to understand this little promotional stuff. This is not a show. This is a show, but it's promotional episodes for the game, but these promotional episodes have a story that are built up. These are not one-off episodes. These are episodes linked together, and they're super short because they're for the sake of promoting their game. Their little game where you take characters. You take like this random Piccolo here, maybe Piccolo from another universe. You're fighting this random Frieza character from another universe, but it's not Frieza. It's someone from Frieza's race that looks like Frieza, and you're battling him. You can think of it like that or something. So, the story premise is cool. It's like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, something new, something fresh for Dragon Ball, something different, dealing with multiverses and stuff. I liked it. It's cool. I wouldn't want to see this in the main canon, not yet. Not yet. Maybe like an arc of this, maybe in the main canon, when they bring back Super, because we know they're going to bring back Super. And y'all know how I feel about Super, if I had to knock out the way. Super honestly wasn't a fully bad show to me, in my opinion. Because if you think about it, really the only two faults with Super was the inconsistent power scaling, and the inconsistent animation. But they made up for it near the end. They made up for it starting at the Goku Black arc with the animation. It got better. It got better. It should have never been inconsistent in the first place, but it got better. The power scaling, which I'm just going to have to run with it. But when they bring back Super, I don't want them fucking up the power scaling even further. Like, if Roshi is already set to the standard of power, keep him that way and run with what you already did. I'm just going to let it. Because I had to think about it a lot. I was like, you know what? I don't know how often Roshi been training. because Roshi's always by himself. So I can't sit here and say that Roshi couldn't amass that much power. I can't sit here and say that because we don't know what Roshi is doing in his pastime. From what we know, he's either doing some type of meditation, some training. We know that Roshi is immortal to an extent, and we know that Roshi is the one who taught Goku and Krillin. So we can't say the master has fully opted out. I can't say that because he's still the master. The master always got a trick up his sleeve. Yes, the students can surpass him, but the master still got some tricks up his sleeve. Just because Goku and Krillin get super strong to a point doesn't mean Roshi's just going to fall short. But you know, it happened. Super Dragon Ball Heroes. It's cool. It's basically fantasy Dragon Ball. It's like if I really want to, if me and my friends was betting and we pick our members, and then we got our members, and I say I want Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I want Super Saiyan 5 Vegeta right here, I want Kaioken Trunks here. It's all fantasy stuff. This is literally the stuff we as Dragon Ball fans debate and fucking fight over and shit. And be like, yo, man, Grade 8 Goku versus Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Who gonna win that shit? Nah, man, it's gonna be freaking Grade 8 Goku, bro. Them Grade 8s are quick. Don't forget that. But nah, man, that Super Saiyan Blue, all Vegeta needs to do is use that. And this thing about it, this that type of show, universe where you can do like a fucking give Vegeta's abilities like instant transmission. This is nothing main canon. This is all fantasy, fun shit, and that's it. Do not try to compare. Do not try to lump this in with the main canon. Do not try to connect it back because you're only going to hurt yourself trying to compare this to the main canon because it's not mind-boggling. Now, if they said this was straight up part of the main canon and they was running with this, then I'll be like, what? Because a lot of shit ain't right. Like Goku's gi and stuff, he has like the Capsule Corp symbol and shit, and I'm like, wait a minute, nah, this is clearly different. And Vegeta's wearing his wearing his gray Battle of the Gods Resurrection of F armor, and he should be wearing his blue one, but you know, that's the shit. But overall, I liked it. I like watching it for what it is. Fun, entertaining, shonen shit. Fun and entertaining. It was fun and entertaining. Now, I leave this as a one-off as it is. This is not the main canon because, you know, from what Dragon Ball we know. Look, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be real with y'all. Dragon Ball is in my top 5 animes of all time. Dragon Ball is going to be in my top 5 animes of all time. But Dragon Ball was always that iconic that it has spawned and amassed. It has spawned many shows. And I'm not going to sit here and say clones. It has spawned many shows that have gotten to a height that Dragon Ball is at and have lumped themselves inside the culture in a great way, in so many great ways. But Dragon Ball is always going to be that daddy of shonen. Dragon Ball always going to be that daddy. Dragon Ball always going to be that leader. Dragon Ball was iconic. Dragon Ball has inspired a lot of shows. I'm not going to take away that from Dragon Ball. Now, I'm not saying Dragon Ball is better than a bunch of other shows. There's some shows better than Dragon Ball. There's some animes that aren't better than Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is always going to have that spot of being that iconic. You know, I got shows like Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Naruto as being iconic shit in shonen anime. They're iconic. They did what they had to do. They inspired the culture, bro. We got rappers now using anime as their lifestyle, bro. They put in their lyrics. So, oh yes, Dragon Ball is in my top 5 anime. Dragon Ball is in my top 3 of my top 5. My top anime right now is Suzuka. Second is Great Teacher Onizuka. Then third is Dragon Ball. Cause Dragon Ball story, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Dragon Ball story was never that deep. Dragon Ball had deep moments, but the story, we know what it was for. Dragon Ball Z became that show where it was just mainly action. Dragon Ball, the first series, was more the first part of the series was more dialogue based because it was leveled. You didn't get too crazy into bringing in ki and stuff. Too crazy into bringing in ki. It was just basic martial arts. We got the Z. We knew at the time that was for the action, the fun, the entertainment. But had deep moments. With Dragon Ball, the first part where Goku was a kid and building up, we see him growing. We see him building. We see him being better as a fighter. Let me tell y'all the real. And I never got on Goku about this because I knew it was up. I acknowledge that he's dumb, but I can't be mad at him for choosing what he had to choose. Because let's be real. Goku is an alien from space who crash landed and grew up in the woods. He grew up in the woods with his grandfather. He killed his grandfather when he turned to a grade 8. We know what happens with that. Goku from then on out lived out on his own. Still was a happy-go-lucky kid, hunting, take care of himself. Was guarding the 4-star Dragon Ball because that was his grandfather's Dragon Ball that he gave him to keep. Sees Bulma. Bulma had... You would say Bulma's a bit selfish. You can say Goku is a bit selfish. But they have their goals. Bulma had a goal to get all Dragon Balls and make their wish. Goku's goal was to become the best fighter. Goku's goal wasn't to get the best education when it came to trying to read books and stuff. Trying to understand the culture of the outside world. That's not his goal. Goku wanted to be the best fighter. Goku's goal is to be the best fighter. But as soon as Goku got into more stuff, and Goku being kind-hearted as he is, when he got on the adventure he got on, ran into the Red Ribbon Army, ran into all the Demon King Piccolo, ran into all these people, Goku started embracing the idea of being a hero more. Let's be honest. If Goku didn't run into these certain villains and certain people, certain groups, he probably would never became a hero. He would have probably just been strictly a fighter. Probably would have... oh, shit. Probably would have gained his own dojo and wanted to teach other kids and stuff. But, we still know the outcome. Goku is going to be a nice person regardless of anything. Yes, he's dumb. But Goku is going to be that nice guy regardless of anything. He was going to be that nice guy. Unless someone were to turn him evil. That's the only way I would have seen Goku going evil. Someone turned him evil or something devastating happened to where he ended up failing so bad and falling short in a certain category to where he took that and was like, fuck, I fucked up. Because we're going to talk about Goku. Let's get on Goku. Goku, I never got on him for trying to seek an education. Because that's like me asking Tarzan, oh man, this dude's stupid. Well, of course he's gonna fall short in some places. As far as survival, Tarzan intelligent when it comes to survival in the jungle. He's A grade up there with survival in the jungle. When it comes to book smarts and shit, he ain't gonna be there because he ain't never seek for that. He ain't around books and shit. He's around fucking gorillas. Goku grew up in the woods. Bulma brought Goku on an adventure because she saw Goku as basically a bodyguard. Let's not forget that. She saw Goku as a bodyguard. And as soon as they started deepening their relationship, they started becoming friends. Kind of like almost maybe a brother and sister in a way. Of a bond, a friendship. They started meeting more people. And then their ideas started changing. Instead of Bulma being so selfish to go get Dragon Balls, they was taking down the Red Ribbon Army. They faced loss, such as moments with Android 8. They ended up all together, coming together to defeat Demon King Piccolo. These villains have brought in Goku and changed his mindset of what he wants to do with his fighting. Let's be real. Goku overall wants to protect the universe. He overall wants to protect it. Now he's still at heart a fighter, and he's always gonna want that fight. That's his drive, fighting. Yes, he got a family and stuff, but that's his drive is fighting. Goku chose a drive, and he's sticking with it, keeping that same energy like all the time. Yes, Goku when he gets into fights with people, he does create some issues. He does create some issues like the Universal Tournament arc where he started all this of 12 universes coming together fighting, and people looked at Goku as a bad guy. But how Goku saw it for himself, I just want to fucking fight, shit. Like you guys, I just want to fight. But see, you gotta realize the universe they live in. They live in a universe with these things called Dragon Balls. With Dragon Balls. Now, I started thinking about it more. I used to say, damn. Why did Goku let that fucking kid Gohan go up there? Man, why did Goku let Majin Buu and them kill so many people? Why did Goku let Super Buu kill all them people? Why? And I thought about it. Goku fucking knew he was gonna win. Let's be real. Let's be honest and let's be real, bruh. Let's be fucking real. That Cell fight, Goku wasn't done. Goku was not done fighting Cell. Goku would have never gave up like that willingly, unless he was put down. Goku gave up willingly to see Gohan do what he had to do. Goku fucking knew what Gohan was capable of. Gohan needed to get his ass whooped to bring that power out. Now, I agree with Piccolo. Man, what you sending your fucking son out there for, man? He's gonna kill him. But he needed that push. Gohan got that push. He was getting kicked around, and then when he saw Cell kill his friend, boom, that pushed it even further. Some tough love gonna make some shit right. And let's think about it. Goku is willing to make sacrifices. Goku's willing to make sacrifices. He's willing to. He's willing to make sacrifices because he knows at the end they're going to be able to fix it. That's that little assurance in Goku that he believes that we're always going to fix it. Like, we're going to fix it. We know how we're going to fix it. And the Dragon Balls, they do rely on them heavily. A lot of, and that's an issue. It's an issue, but it's also a pro because Goku's confident in knowing that, yeah, we're going to lose some people, but I got a way to save all of us. We're going to have to lose some people in order for me to save the whole. And they always does end up saving the whole. They always are able to wish them back. They're always able to do what they had to do. So, when I think about it more, it starts to make more sense. It starts to make more sense with Goku's ideology. Because Goku is not consistently out there, stopping crime like someone like Superman would do. Not saying Superman's a better hero. Superman saves the day a totally different way. Goku saves everyone overall his way. Now, I'm not saying Superman's not willing to make sacrifices. I'm not saying that at all. Both of them are tight in their own leagues. Superman, he goes out there consistently every day, monitoring, checking, blah blah blah, doing what he gotta do. Goku's there for the bigger threats. Because look, let's be real. Goku could put on a suit and go out there and go into the city and protect people. But let's be real. Goku, he doesn't want to deal with that little stuff. These little opponents ain't nobody for him. Because remember, Goku wants to be the best fighter he can be. He's not going to waste his time on someone who's super weak. You don't see Goku out there wasting time on weaklings. That's why Goku lets people like the police and shit do their job. Goku handles the big fish. He's like, you guys take care of them. Be your own heroes. But if I run across this problem, I'll help. But I'm not going to actively search for it like that. Now there's difference in hero. You can say Goku's not truly a hero. You can say in a way he's a nice anti-hero. I don't know. But what I see it as, Goku is a bit selfish. He is selfish. He will put fighting over a lot of stuff. He is. But you guys gotta remember, Goku didn't know what marriage was. Goku didn't know what this shit was. You can't get on somebody that wasn't seeking an education. Because let's be real, Bulma is rich as fuck. Bulma could have got Goku an education. She could have funded him and put him through school. After all that shit Bulma did for Goku, and she didn't try to get him through school. Because remember, Bulma was a young ass teenage little girl who wanted to make a wish, just greedy as hell. She just like how a lot of real people are. And then later in the show, their mindsets turned around when they got older. When they got older, Bulma changed. She wasn't actually going out searching for the Dragon Balls no more because she started being a different person, a better person than what they already were. But see, now there's a difference. When you got a character that's going to school and getting their education and trying to be a fighter, and they're somehow still lacking in a lot of education, and it's like, what the fuck, my nigga? You go to school every fucking day, you still don't know this shit, what the fuck? It's that kind of shit. And, you know, I get you want to be a fighter, but, you know, if you want to be a dedicated fighter 100%, I understand that. But you trying to, you know, there's characters that'll try and balance some stuff. That's why, you know, that fucking nigga Naruto. Nigga still dumb as bricks, but he's a smart ass fighter. He's dumb as bricks when it comes to books, but he's smart as fuck when it comes to fighting. And that's just real. Goku's dumb as shit when it comes to a lot of stuff. Goku can easily do work and labor. Goku can work at his fucking radish farm and shit. Goku can do that. But at the end of the day, Goku doesn't excel when it comes to book smarts. He's not that. That's why he can depend on his woman Chi-Chi. Now Chi-Chi, she has that syndrome like a lot of women to you know, end up getting married to a lot of dumb niggas. But at the end of the day, Goku ain't no rude ass motherfucker. Dude's a nice, kind hearted dude. A strong man that can take care of her, and Chi-Chi will fall in place and do what she gotta do, taking care of the kids. There was that one episode where in Dragon Ball Z where Chi-Chi went to the store when Goku needed. She was like, "You need to get your license." I was like, "Damn, why don't you just learn how to fucking fly?" Huh? But see, when she went into the city. She went to the city by herself to go get some groceries, and then she was like, "Man, she's like, Goku, we need a fucking car." And I was like, and Goku was like, "I mean, I can fly. I can teach you how to fly." He's like, "No, we need a car." And I was like, "Damn, she just learned how to fucking fly." Yeah, that's the shit. But look, overall for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, in Goku's character, Goku is dumb as bricks. I'm not finna sit here and keep on getting mad at him for being dumb, because he's gonna be dumb. He's gonna do dumb shit. Me being mad and stressing over it ain't gonna make the situation fucking better. You know, I just gotta, like, you know, say fuck. It's just it is what it is. 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 Now Goku, in my opinion, is still a hero. He doesn't do hero stuff like someone like Superman, for example. But he's still a hero at the end of the day. Still got the will to help. He helps in a different way. A way that I probably would look at like, damn man, why the fuck you do that? But at the end of the day, they get them Dragon Balls, they wish back people. Now, if the Dragon Balls didn't exist in Dragon Ball, and they never existed, then Goku would be Goku would have took a totally different approach when it came to saving the world. Let's be real. You take away them Dragon Balls, Goku wouldn't have that reassurance and that confidence that I can do this. Yes, we'll lose some people, but I'm going to end up getting them back. That's going to defeat that, because then Goku would have grew up different when it came to his heroism. But you look at it the way you will. Let's be real. Super Dragon Ball Heroes. This is cool just for its fun, action, entertaining. The story premise is cool. The dialogue could be 10 times better. The dialogue could be better. It falls short in its dialogue. But for what the sake of the show is, this is a promotional show. This is not nothing serious, y'all. This is a promotional show. This is promotional. Do not try to connect this to main canon. You're going to hurt yourself. If I try to connect this to main canon, I'm going to stress myself out, and then I'll be mad at myself for no reason for stressing out over something that I shouldn't even be stressing about. So I'm in this video, there's your boy K-Dot. I know it's a long ass fucking review, but you know, I might as well call this my spoiler review. Shouts out to my boy Per Minded for you know, make me want to just watch this and blow it out the way. I'm gonna go watch your review. I'm gonna check out and see your issues with it. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to everybody that pulled up. Shouts out to all the homies. Shouts out to all the fun people. I love all you guys. Your boy K-Dot gonna end this video. First Black Super Saiyan to wherever I on this planet. The first Black Super Saiyan. Hold up. Let me hit that button. Fuck. Alright, you guys. I gotta go. Your boy K-Dot. First Black Super Saiyan goes with that peace, love, and positivity. Deuces.